Good morning, my dear students. Next, meristematic tissues are meristems. The group of living cells with the ability to divide repeatedly and form new cells is called meristematic tissue. The cells forming the tissue are called meristematic cells. Initially, the meristematic cells are similar, but in due course of time, they grow, differentiate, and mature into parts of the various permanent tissues. Next, characteristics of meristematic tissues. The cells are similar in structure, having thin and elastic cell walls made up of cellulose. The cells are rounded, polygonal, and rectangular or oval. The intercellular space is absent, and the cells are compactly arranged. Next, each cell has a large prominent nucleus and possesses a dense cytoplasm. Next, the protoplasm of meristematic cells have a few small vacuoles or no vacuoles at all. Next, the cells have the ability to divide repeatedly. Next, types of meristematic tissues. The meristematic tissues are found in the growth regions of the plant, that is, the region of plant that grow like tips of stems and roots. On the basis of the region in which they are found, meristematic tissues are of three types, that is, apical meristem, lateral meristem, finally intergallery meristem. First, apical meristem. The apical meristem is located at the growing pieces of the main and lateral shoots and roots and also apices of leaves. It is responsible for the linear growth of a plant organ. Elongations of root and shoot occurs due to shoot apical meristem and root apical meristem respectively. Apical meristem causes increase in the height of a plant by elongation of root and stem. This is called primary growth. Next, lateral meristem. Lateral meristem possesses certain initial which divide in one plant. The diameter width of the plant organ, that is shoot and root, increase due to the lateral meristem. This increase in width of root and stem is called secondary growth. There are two types of lateral meristem. Cork campium lies beneath the bark, and the vascular campium found in vascular bundles, that is xylem and phloem of dicot roots and stems. The activity of campium brings about secondary growth in plants. Next, last, intergallery meristem. The intergallery meristem is situated in between the region of permanent tissues. It is usually found at the base of nodes and internodes or the base of leaf. The leaves and internodes increase in length due to intergallery meristem. In grasses, the intergallery meristem regenerates the parts removed by grassy herbivores. Next, functions of meristematic tissues. First, all the other plant tissues develop from meristematic tissues. Second, the plants develop new leaves, branches of stem and roots, flowers, fruits and root hair due to meristematic tissues. Next, meristematic cells help to kill the cell injury. Next, permanent tissues. The group of cells formed by meristematic tissues which are fixed at a permanent position and have lost the ability to divide in plant body are called permanent tissues. The process of taking up a permanent specific shape, size and function by a mass of cells is called differentiation. Characteristics of permanent tissues. They consist of mature cells having a definite shape, size and function. Next, the cells do not possess the ability to divide. Next, these may be living vacuolated cells with cytoplasm and thin walls, or dead cells without cytoplasm and thick walls. The thickening of cell wall may be regular or irregular.